Hi everyone, this is Abhilasha Dwivedi, and you're most welcome to my podcast Special Hero. And today we have Ria Naidu, Miss Ria Naidu, who is a mother, homemaker. She's a digital content creator, freelance graphics designer, founder of a parent support group, a WhatsApp group in Pune. So many things, right? So I would like Ria, please take over and just talk about something
Hmm.
about yourself, please.
Yeah, hi Abhilasha, and hello everyone, whoever's
Hi,
all who are watching this conversation. First of all, Abhilasha, congratulations to you for
thank
starting this
you.
wonderful venture of having conversations with moms of special needs children.
It was
So,
absolutely important, I would say, isn't it?
yeah,
Don't you
it's,
think, Ria?
it's much needed,
We need to share.
and
We need to build a really strong community for each other.
yeah, and certainly it's much needed, and yeah.
Yes. Ria, please talk about your journey with your son Kuvam, who's a neurodiverse, and
Hmm.
so you
Hmm.
can
Hmm.
tell
Yeah.
us, that how it started.
So my journey starts I can start from like when I conceived and like when
How was that
baby.
experience? During gestation, like during pregnancy, everything was good, everything was fine, or was there
Yeah,
any
I mean,
complication?
see, we were visiting the gynac and everything was. I mean, we had regular checkup. So काफी, I mean, there was no indication as कि ऐसा
कोई ऐसा
there
कुछ नहीं
will
था
be
कि
some
कुछ गड़बड़ होने
complication.
वाला है.
हाँ, ऐसा कुछ
Hmm.
ये नहीं था. And so
But
only
then
thing
the
is थोड़ा,
delivery happened.
हाँ, like my back this water sac broke. वो एक we
अच्छा.
had to immediately rush to hospital. So and it was
Hmm.
like date near term था, like it was not
Slightly
exactly on
premature हो
time.
सकता है.
हाँ, slight.
अच्छा.
So we like went to the hospital and वहाँ पे there was again like doctors का थोड़ा delay हुआ. Like by the
Oh
time
God.
they started
Hmm.
the, like we had to go for C-section. तो उसमें थोड़ा delay हो गया. I mean to say वो सब operation set up करना and all. And like after delivery he cried. Wo, that was
Okay.
I mean that was normal, but after like few seconds, I mean he started turning blue, so
Oh my
he
God.
was not
ये
breathing
तो अच्छा नहीं हो सकता.
हाँ,
हाँ.
वो properly. And like there was so I just saw the baby for few seconds. And
Oh.
I remember like I was not conscious also. But I still remember
सी
his
सेक्शन था.
baby.
Hmm.
I just touched him and then like they had to immediately take him away. And like
Oh my God.
वहाँ पे what happened is like I was like again C-section के बाद like I was not fully conscious. मुझे कुछ पता नहीं चला. And then like my husband and everyone they were present. So uh, so he had to be since it was a regular gynec का जो hospital था.
Hmm.
हाँ, तो वहाँ पे लाइक दे हैड टू इमीडिएटली मूव हिम टू अ जो नियर बाय जो भी एक चिल्ड्रंस का पीडियाट्रिक हॉस्पिटल जो है.
एनआईसीयू जहाँ होगा शायद,
हाँ,
जहाँ
सो
पर
दे हैड
थोड़ा सा
टू,
स्पेशल केयर.
तो वहाँ पे उसको लेके गए. आई मीन दे
अच्छा.
टुक द चाइल्ड देयर. एंड सो इमीडिएटली उसका ट्रीटमेंट एंड ऑल स्टार्टेड. एंड
But
सो
it must be very painful for you, like, did you
या
come
जब
home back
जब
with
हाँ.
him or with?
हाँ, नहीं, व्हाट हैपेंड लाइक आफ्टर आई केम टू नो कि बेबी इज नॉट देयर लाइक आफ्टर
मतलब
थोड़े
with you in the
कुछ घंटों
hospital?
के बाद जब वो होश आता है, लाइक आई वाज
Hmm.
लाइक अगेन इट वाज बिट डिप्रेसिंग, और यू कैन से क्वाइट
But
आई कुडंट
very
टेक इट.
traumatic, must be
या
very traumatic,
या
shocking.
do I
Mhm.
like child is not there. And I so
Correct.
so वहाँ पे ट्रीटमेंट लाइक 2-3 दिन चला. इन दैट वी थॉट हो जाएगा ठीक, ऐसे ही कुछ हुआ होगा infection and but again like he was not his condition was not improving in that hospital.
Oh,
So that again was a trigger. I mean, for us कि क्या हुआ इसको like he was
बिल्कुल।
हाँ
एंड ही वाज द फर्स्ट चाइल्ड, राइट?
yes
तो मतलब एज अ फर्स्ट टाइम पेरेंट इतना एक्सपीरियंस भी
Mm,
नहीं होता।
yeah
सो
and seeing a someone seeing such a small child like a tiny little child and he's going through so much like he was not breathing I mean he was not able to breathe काफी वो I didn't see him in that hospital also. I was still recovering from the C-section. So again in that hospital, we had to, since his condition was not improving, uh, like my husband and like my family, like my sister and like my sister is also a doctor.
अच्छा।
So she suggested like we should move him to some other, maybe a better hospital because
हम्म।
I mean we the
रिलीफ नहीं हो रहा था, तो
हाँ
ऑफ कोर्स यू हैड
कंडीशन
टू।
थोड़ा और वर्स हो रहा था.
ओह माय गॉड।
Condition was worsening. So since ये breathing का issue था, we were very, I mean they were skeptical कि how to move him to and जो hospital जहाँ पे I mean proper treatment मिल that was Ambani hospital. That was like
हाँ,
half an hour like travel more than 30 minutes.
half an hour, and if I'm not
Between
wrong, he was born in Mumbai, right?
yeah
Shivam was
that
born
was
in
western
Mumbai.
suburbs like in we were in Kandivli और ये जो
Hmm.
हॉस्पिटल था अंबानी आई मीन कोकिला बेन अंबानी दैट इज इन अंधेरी वर्सोवा सो जो
Okay.
डिस्टेंस है इट्स लाइक बाय रोड इफ वी गो 40 लाइक ट्रैफिक अगर होगा लाइक डे टाइम पे इट वुड हैव टेकन लाइक 45 मिनट्स मे बी 1 hour.
My God,
So we
a
had
small
to हाँ
baby.
so एक
Hmm.
डिसीजन वी हैड टू टेक कि इसको हम रात में वी विल शिफ्ट हिम
अरे बाप
बिकॉज अगेन उसके लिए एक स्पेशल एम्बुलेंस भी चाहिए था
रे।
for
Of
moving a
course.
child who is not breathing,
Oh my God. Oh
who's
my
not
God.
हाँ तो so what we did I mean they decided to uh, shift him in the late night so that
सो
we
आपने
could
जब इतना कुछ किया, तो व्हाट वाज द डॉक्टर्स, मतलब कि डॉक्टर्स ने आप लोग कुछ इंडिकेट किया कि मतलब वार्न किया कि कुछ आप लोगों को प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है फ्यूचर में, या फिर
वैसा
कैसे था ये?
that time they were just treating him जो symptoms तभी like he was not like oxygen नहीं oh I mean he was not able to breathe in. So
हाँ।
they were that time just treating that like they were shifting जो है वो हो गया I mean we had to वो manual pumping से there was a we found a doctor I mean she was manually pumping the oxygen this because वो the automatic वाला नहीं available and it was not available
वाओ।
so वो
वाओ।
ambulance में like even like that time I mean I was not present there since I was
हाँ, ऑफ
like
कोर्स।
not in a condition.
एबल टू, हाँ, आप तो मतलब सी
So
सेक्शन के
my
बाद तो।
yeah, husband Vivek and my sister and my jijaji and they all went. I
द
mean,
फैमिली सपोर्टेड अ लॉट, योर
हाँ,
पेरेंट्स।
parents.
दैट वाज सो ग्रेट।
So and some friends were there who जो they were like जो ambulance के पीछे एक कार था. I mean they were following
हम्म।
the ambulance. ऐसा सब पूरा वो ऐसा it was a whole. I mean you can see the scene was very you can say nerve wracking and
Yes, it
yeah.
was. It must. I can imagine the situation, and
Mhm.
सब लोगों को लग रहा होगा कि पता नहीं
हाँ हाँ
कैसे
और
क्या
वो
होने वाला है।
मैनुअल
I know।
दैट डॉक्टर वाज पंपिंग मैनुअली ना वो कंटिन्यूस शी हैड
हम्म।
टू डू इट दैट लाइक फॉर 30 मिनट्स आई मीन
जब
पहुंचने
तक
हाँ
पहुंच नहीं
टिल द
जाता था।
टाइम लाइक वहां से उतारा उसको टिल द जहाँ पे रूम एनआईसीयू का जो रूम है वहां तक
हम्म।
शी हैड टू पंप
So he was treated, and of course like he was treated
हाँ
fine. But doctors
तो
ने आपको तब कुछ नहीं बोला कि because it was respiratory stress,
या
so
तो
distress, तो कुछ
जो
हो सकता है।
so what they identified is it was a respiratory distress syndrome and Also, the thing is like there was something like fungal meningitis.
Oh
This
my
was
God. That
something,
is the brain infection,
that infection. I mean,
meningitis.
it affected the brain.
Hmm.
So yeah, so that time what treatment and all this, and वो ventilator and all, he was kept in a high programmable ventilator, and which was like काफी उसका high frequency था वो. That's what he needed. And so पूरा वो around 10-15 days he was in the ventilator. And so once he was in the NICU, I mean he was admitted in the at कोकिला बेन. So like next day मुझे उन्होंने बताया कि like they didn't tell me all this कि we are moving him, and so I came to know, and then I insisted that like I want to see the child.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
So I think like next day, that means third day, not third, like 2 days
So
he was,
after
2 days he
two
was in the
days.
local hospital. Then like 3-4 days may like I came to know that he's in the fourth day. I came to know he's in that other hospital.
So finally, after 15 days, you came home, and after that, there was no problem, right?
हाँ, like ventilator से बाहर आने के बाद also like he was there for few days in the general ward and all. So that time like I was staying with him in the hospital, and then like he was fully recovered. Then we brought him home. So like almost
But after
25
that,
days. 25
25
days
days after
में
birth,
हाँ
oh
he
my
came
God,
home. So that was
बहुत
that
लंबा
20.
टाइम लगा होगा.
So that 25 days is like unforgettable for me. Like, I
Yes,
can.
yes. Infancy, in terms of infancy, it is like almost 25 months. But 25
Yeah,
days तो रहा, लेकिन
it was
in terms
like
of बहुत लंबा
25
टाइम.
months तक ऐसा लग रहा था बहुत लंबा
करेक्ट,
चला
करेक्ट,
है. And
बहुत लंबा.
so it's like
और
a second.
फिर but he was
तो
growing fine.
जो हॉस्पिटल में जो ट्रीटमेंट like it was like he got a second life. I always say कि
Right.
I mean thanks to the doctors, and we have this I mean that hospital was well equipped with that I mean those machines and all
Hmm.
required.
Hmm. Hmm.
So we are fortunate that he was all fully recovered from that.
And then what happened? Then just let's
हाँ,
continue. Then what happened?
after so like I was enjoying motherhood, you पूरा जो like with the child, and he was very like he used to smile, and I used to really uh, like I was पहले से ही मुझे I was very fond of children. Like even my sister का जो my nephew, I used to always pamper him a lot. Like मुझे शुरू से ही like बच्चे मुझे बहुत पसंद है. So यहाँ पे like my own child I am holding, it was
Of course, must have
that
been.
was very like I cannot describe that moment of holding your own child.
True.
So like 1.5 years that he was okay. I mean even the milestones, he was like crawling, and वो जो होते वो slightly delay था, but it was he achieved those milestones. And
Hmm.
also like walking का थोड़ा सा डिले था. Around 1.5 years he was able to walk without any
But
support.
then I think हाँ
Without
बहुत
any
सारे बच्चे
support.
करते हैं ऐसा,
Hmm.
right?
So, but again, वहाँ पे थोड़ा हम लोग को like 12 after he completed a year, थोड़ा ऐसा हम लोग को लग रहा था speech थोड़ा होना चाहिए और, and his because he was just blabbering, and जो ऐसा meaningful एक word भी ऐसा we couldn't I mean ऐसा कुछ सुना नहीं था हमने. And also
Mm-hmm.
like something unusual we noticed, like he used to spin objects. जो भी उससे कुछ ऐसा ऑब्जेक्ट दिखता था, कोई भी टॉय या एनी कुछ नॉर्मल पेन या anything, he used to first try to spin it. So that we found it unusual. And besides that, like speech again, it was not up to the mark. Like, he was just blabbering. And
Mm-hmm.
so,
Mm-hmm.
so we got some clue कि ये ऐसा, but again like elders, they say कि ऐसे लड़कों को थोड़ा टाइम लगता है,
थोड़ा टाइम लगता है।
तो हम लोग ने ऐसे सीरियसली नहीं लिया है, ठीक है, अभी होते हैं, अभी ये थोड़ा बच्चा, मे बी ही इज स्लाइटली थोड़ा उसके अलग, थोड़ा डिफरेंट, तो
हम्म।
like 2 years, then he crossed like 2 years तक we could see कि अभी तक he is, जैसे बच्चे try to say मम्मा पापा,
वो सब नहीं
वो
आ रहा था।
हाँ वो सब भी नहीं आ रहा था, एंड ऑल्सो लाइक कभी कभी वो ऐसा लॉस्ट, ही यूज टू थिंक के कुछ और ही इज थिंकिंग समथिंग है, और उसका ध्यान कहीं और है, लाइक वी आर, जैसे उसका, इफ वी कॉल हिम ही वाज नॉट immediately responding to his name.
बिग रेड
तो
फ्लैग।
तो ऐसे कुछ कुछ इंडिकेशंस आने लगे when he was like turning 2. तो
ओके।
so that time also like I was actually working. So and what like even we both used morning में, we used to drop him to my parents' place. So I mean they were staying in the next building only. So so हम लोग का वो routine था. We used to drop him to my parents' place and go to office, and like till evening he was there. And वहाँ पे भी ऐसा कुछ even my parents, they were happy. They like दोनों अकेले, एक
हाँ,
बच्चा
ग्रैंड चाइल्ड एंजॉय करना
बच्चा
सही
है
बात
घर
है।
पे, एंड they
करेक्ट।
were also
लाइक
ऐसा कुछ उन्होंने ऐसा unusual ऐसे notice नहीं किया. And so evening I used to pick him up, like जो भी पहले आता था ऑफिस से, I mean he used to pick कुवम, and फिर हम लोग तीनों बस we used to spend time in the evening, like we were playing with him, going
इट
for
वाज
walks.
लाइक अ पिक्चर परफेक्ट फैमिली।
Yeah, taking him
या
for
वी
a
कैन से
walk.
दैट।
हाँ, we took him. तो वो सब था.
then the journey when you were realizing कि problems है, वो
हम्म.
कैसे शुरू हुआ और फिर आप लोगों
हाँ,
ने कैसे
तो
उसको
क्या
हैंडल
हुआ,
किया?
लाइक सी मुंबई में, लाइक आई वाज, ये सब चल रहा था, एंड देन विवेक हैड थॉट, लाइक पहले से ही उसका, लाइक he wanted like Mumbai was not his destination, so he wanted to move to another high tech city, like maybe Pune. Like Pune was the first choice,
Choice.
because like his family is in Pune, like his brother and dad they were staying in Pune. So Pune, but we were option. I mean, we were open to other metro cities like Bangalore. But luckily, Pune में ही मिल गया. He got a good opportunity in Pune, and so that uh, I mean the day he shared with me कि मुझे ऐसा मिला है, मुझे थोड़ा ऐसा स्ट्रेस होने लग गया कि now तो I'll have to leave my
Hmm.
city. I mean तो थोड़ा ऐसा स्ट्रेस तो था मेरे लिए. Like I'll have to move to a new city completely. वहाँ पे लाइक यहाँ पे मेरे पेरेंट्स थे, वहाँ पे लाइक फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई हैव टू क्विट माय जॉब, एंड
So you quit your job and
या
moved to Pune, new city, new
आई क्विट,
everything.
क्योंकि see उस टाइम पे वर्क फ्रॉम, लाइक अनफॉर्चुनेटली वर्क फ्रॉम होम अभी स्टार्ट हुआ है, लाइक कोविड की वजह से.
कोविड की वजह से,
दैट टाइम
थैंक्स टू
ऐसा नहीं
कोविड।
था, आई वाज लाइक वर्क, एंड लाइक जो भी लॉजिस्टिक्स थे, I mean, I had to be present there, like physically. It was, I couldn't take up like work from home or some remotely. नहीं हो पाता था.
हम्म।
So I quit my job, and then we moved to Pune. And again in Pune when we started staying here, यहाँ पे भी like since I was full time with Kuvam, I could observe like his behavior.
हम्म।
Now like whole day I was with him, so as like speech and all be काफी, he was not talking much, and just वो ऐसा meaningful words नहीं आ रहे थे. I couldn't. So we, I mean, I and Vivek decided like we'll just visit a pediatrician first, and let's take his opinion. ऐसा why is it, and ऐसा क्यों we find something unusual. So we visited a pediatrician, and like a pediatrician ne, again he did all his like checkup, and he observed Kuam like kaise again he
Hmm.
I think he got some indication, and he suggested to visit a psychiatrist
अच्छा.
and do some evaluation. So like I think he must have figured out कुछ तो it's something related to the brain.
अमिस, हाँ
हाँ
कुछ तो है.
something.
करेक्ट, हाँ.
एंड उसको पूरा हिस्ट्री मालूम था सिंस ही पोअम लाइक डिलीवरी का
या
पूरा
एग्जैक्टली,
वो
दैट वाज माय थिंग कि उनको
हाँ
तो पूरी हिस्ट्री पता थी.
हाँ तो सो अगेन नाउ आफ्टर विजिटिंग द पीडियाट्रिशियन तो हमको ये अगेन नेक्स्ट चैलेंज वाज टू फाइंड अ साइकियाट्रिस्ट
हम्म.
तो सिंस वी वर तो काफ़ी हम लोग ने अगेन वी हैड टू सर्च इन गूगल एंड दिस प्रैक्टो जो भी ऑनलाइन वी हैड टू सर्च फॉर अ साइकियाट्रिस्ट एंड वी
तो एक जो नियर एक लोकल आई मीन नियर बाय एक मिल गया था साइकाइट तो हम लोग वी विजिटेड हिम एंड ही डिड द इवैल्यूएशन एंड पूरा उसने बाकायदा एक पूरा क्वेश्चनर था उसके पास वी हैड टू बोथ आई मीन आई एंड विवेक हैड टू फिल इट अप एंड सो ही
हम्म.
I mean, after the evaluation, I think immediately, though, I think he called us after 2 3 days, and in that
ओके.
report, he was diagnosed as I mean, moderate
ऑटिज्म.
autism
मॉडरेट
spectrum.
स्पेक्ट्रम.
So, so after so autism, when he said that particular word, so we
हम्म.
both were like, it was a new something we hadn't heard of this
करेक्ट,
autism and
करेक्ट. टोटली
so
रिलेट टू इट, यस.
but he did what do we say counselor like क्या है I mean what exactly it is he does I mean he gave us a background तो हमको थोड़ा थोड़ा आ गया था आइडिया कि समथिंग है कुछ तो ये not normal or something so just we came back and then वहाँ से शुरू हुआ सबसे पहले we गूगल किया हम लोग ने ऑटिज्म क्या है उसमें बहुत कुछ there were a lot of what do we say information
इंफॉर्मेशन.
about autism.
So, but along with the therapy and all, which you have like taken very well, I would say that both of you, you and your husband, Mr. Vivek, both of you have taken this very nicely. Like you were lucky, Kuvam was lucky, he got a school of his choice, like where he's so.
I mean they cater to his needs and like Kuam also feels I mean he feels a sense of belonging in that school. So a school is
Wonderful.
good and also I mean therapies भी अभी कुछ we are I mean since he is 11 now I think he's crossed that therapy का age अभी he's not into any therapy जो भी है स्कूल में whatever he does uh,
Hmm.
that's all otherwise थोड़ा physical activities we are he likes swimming so
Hmm.
वो भी I mean like
Helps in muscle tone, etc.
so we take him regularly to a pool and besides that yeah so what I want to share with you is like since Kuam is like neurodiverse child he needs I mean his thought process is very different and we are still trying to study के क्या है like future में I
Of
am not
course.
thinking के what he will be or we like our goal presently is to just make him independent so
Yeah, true.
I'm not worried about the academics and
So you will be, you're focused on making him more independent, more than his academics.
yeah
That's what
academics
your
and
goal
also
is.
I say we are just working on like yeah whatever he likes we are open like we will train him in that particular like I am into graphics so maybe like he is also
Hmm.
in he shows interest whenever I am working he'll come and try to do something along with me so So something we'll try to. It's I think it's too early to decide that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
So so that's it. I mean, poem ka we'll see because
But then
someone.
what is very impressive, Riya, is like कि आपने बिल्कुल आपने ये आप जो कर रहे हैं आपका बच्चा है, of course you are doing,
Hmm.
but then you have also started to pursue your own passions, right? Your own
Sure.
passion. So can we talk about that? Like that was very inspiring.
Hmm. So I will always believe like I mean we should I mean give priorities to yourself also, and so that's where like as I've been always a learner, like I like to learn new things and try different things. So I
2020 was a very significant year in that way because you did something
ah
like which you already always secretly wanted, maybe.
yes.
Can we can say that
See,
you did.
There was some thing in my college days and when I was working and all. I was very much interested in modeling, and I was like fascinated by.
Oh,
It was quite fascinating for me. So I used to like participate in some shows and like कॉलेज में घर पे नहीं बताती थी घर पे थोड़ा स्ट्रिक्ट था so
hmm.
used to do some crazy things like going for audition and so that was something which I had in my mind. So yeah, I shared with my like husband about this. Like I want to participate in this pageant, and so he was like initially though he also was a bit surprised, but ऐसा he didn't say no okay नहीं करना है, but he supported me like yeah it is, I mean yeah it is something different, but yeah we can, why not we should try. तो
Correct.
हाँ तो I
ये
read
बहुत बड़ी बात थी उनकी तरफ से कि उन्होंने आपको सपोर्ट किया. That's
yeah
not very
because
common
he knows that I like
हमारे
to try
special community
something.
group में.
I I like to try new things and so I registered for that pageant and some audition and
were in Pune only. Like they had in different cities. So जो पुणे में जिस दिन था वो I had we had to go to that audition uh, place, and there like I was there were few rounds and I was selected shortlisted for the finale. So I came home and like I shared this news and Vivek said okay now ठीक है अभी we have started the let's take the next step, and we registered for the उसमें भी अलग एक registration process है, like for finale
So
also.
it was like, but it was very well supported by your
Hmm.
husband.
Yes.
Like he like took care of Kuvam by all
Hmm.
by himself, which
Yeah.
is
So
a very very good thing.
yeah. So for
It's
finale
not
we had
common.
some trainings and all sessions. So that I went through all that, and like finale was after few months. That is in end of 2020. जब ये
हम्म,
कोविड का थोड़ा फर्स्ट फेज जो ये हुआ ना थोड़ा
थोड़ा स्लो हुआ, हाँ.
lapse, it subsided. So that time then I had to go to travel to Delhi for the finale. So and like I went all alone by like I had to go to Delhi because yeah COVID था तो ज़्यादा I mean everyone was not keen to travel also that time. सब
Correct.
ऐसे like I
Yeah, yeah. Welcome
sorry, yeah,
back.
I think I had to disconnect, but I had to attend Kuam. Okay, so
Sure,
so where were
absolutely.
we? Okay,
Children
so
come
I
first.
let's continue from where we stopped. So I attended the finale, and like in the finale, I did miss like since it was COVID, a lot of I couldn't invite friends to witness that event, and so that's what I still regret. Like and. Then, so in that finale, I was in the top 5, and like I won the subtitle of Flawless Skin. So
Wow.
uh, to, that
Congratulations.
was an achievement, and like main thing was I could leave Coam. Uh, I mean, my husband was supportive
Yes.
to man.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
It was a very good thing.
that's and also like 2020 is very. I mean, there are some depressing moments. 2020 thoda stressful. Yeah, it was quite. I mean, depressing also. I lost my father. Like we were very close to him. But there are some good moments also in 2020. Like I also started Star Moms Pune chapter. That is also close to my heart. And
Of course.
like it all, I mean, 2000.
It's a lifeline for,
Mhm.
you can just tell a little more about Star
Yeah.
Moms, Ria.
So
I think
yeah,
everyone will
so
be.
when Koam was diagnosed with autism spectrum. So that time, like since we were clueless about this autism and all, we had to do a lot of studies and all. Like in that period, like my sister, she knew someone like in her son's school. Like he was in the spectrum. There was a child who was in his class. He was also a high functioning uh, child. Like he was a neurodiverse uh, kid, and he was going in regular school. And so my sister, she introduced me to his mom, and like we exchanged contacts, and then she introduced me to Star Moms group that was in Mumbai. And like after joining the group, I came to know different moms, and they were like all they were I mean moms of all special needs children, not just autism. So we
Hmm.
used to share, I mean, the senior parents, we used to share some tips and some resources. It was a big help. I mean, for me,
Right. Absolutely.
huh,
Absolutely.
because
These
I mean,
groups
I
are,
could,
we can put
it was
anything
like they were
and we get
like
response.
reading books and all is fine, like we get to know knowledge, but real life experiences, like what the parents are going through,
Hmm.
that I came through, I mean came to know in that group conversations. And we used to, even like if I had some issues, I would consult, or I would post in the group like ऐसा hai, like anything like related to diet or any tips. So that was like I used to constantly, most of the time, I used to keep checking the messages in that group. So that was again, I can say it was for me, like I thought, okay, wow, I mean, support group and all. Also, like that was something new,
Hmm.
like for me. Uh, so like so from then, like since I got so much of help and support from this group, I thought like Pune, why not extend like जो same Star Moms Mumbai में है, I can create one more family for the Star Moms.
Extended family.
So I created this Pune mein group, and we started with around like I added few of my friends whom I know in Pune. So they were, I mean, they joined the group, and then like as I mean, we started adding moms, and I mean, lot of uh, moms we connected, and like now, right now, we are around almost 200 moms in the group. So,
Wow.
and it's like it's a big, strong, what we say, pillar of support for all,
Yes, yes,
because
absolutely. It's a
you
lifeline. It's
feel
a
like someone
lifeline
is
for
there, like you're not
us.
alone. So
Yes. You will get some
yes,
response.
yes.
You will get some genuine, heartfelt, and
Hmm.
like hands-on
Yes.
response. It will be not something robotic or some kind of very
Some real,
some just
yeah, real.
diagnostic. Yeah, it will be not just
Yes.
something. will be real.
real
It will
life
be real.
experience.
That's so true.
So that's how I mean the Star Moms Pune chapter was
It.
started from in 2020, and it's going strong now. And we are, I mean, all moms are very well connected, and we keep having some workshops or something or the other, where I mean I
Yeah.
make sure that parents stay connected, the moms, they stay connected in some way or the other. So, and again, see, this all is possible only if you have a supporting family. Main is
Hmm.
your, yeah,
No doubt.
especially your partner, your spouse. You has to be
Yes.
supportive in whatever you, yeah, support
Spousal support नहीं है तो
support
फिर
your
it's
idea
really
and
hard.
your thoughts. So I'm fortunate to have a partner like that. So
Yeah.
also
God
like
bless for that.
Vivek is also. I mean, I also support. I mean, he's a marathoner and he participates.
Wow.
He participates in various marathons that are held in different cities all over India, and also like the best part is since he's also I mean in the June he's going to participate in Comrades. That is again that is out of India. That is in South Africa. So that's a
Wonderful.
90-kilometer run, and so so I am like totally.
He has trained for that, I
So
believe,
his trainings
definitely.
and all are going on, and he's like totally like busy with work and is training for this Comrades, and so like I also support him, like जो भी he I mean उनका जो diet schedule है, we go according to his diet plan. So all that I mean we so that support system, we try to be each other's support system.
Hmm.
So that
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
there.
Hmm.
And also not only husband, but my extended family also is quite supportive. And like if I and Vivek, if we plan something to go out all by ourselves, like so we leave Kuam to their place. Like my Vivek's brother, Kuam is very close to him also. So
So, yeah, Ria,
so
you are lucky to have a
mm,
village for your son who is raising him.
so that's what I mean.
That's
You
so
have
nice.
to be like you have to set your child free. Give him some space. Don't be on. I mean, whole time just uh, be like a CCTV camera for SNA. Like you have to sometimes give them space. Like, you have to treat them as
Yeah.
normal, uh,
उनकी पर्सनालिटी निकल के आए
normal
ताकि सबके
human.
सामने.
We have to
Correct.
see na how
Hmm.
he stays like without us. Like I mean, that is like
Very
from
true, very
future
true.
point of view
क्योंकि
also.
हाँ,
We
exactly.
have to train them. So maybe once a while, I would suggest all all of you like parents to, I mean, make like enroll your family, extended family, like and share with them about your own child, like क्या है, what I mean जो भी I mean challenges है, share with them, like जो जो आपको लगता है कि this is important thing about him. Maybe it may not sound good or something, but yeah, you have to share it so that they also know and they are aware, um, like what the child is facing, and so everything good and bad you have to
Hmm.
share with the family, all your
What will you suggest,
family
for
members.
like new parents
Hmm.
जिन्होंने अभी अभी जाना है कि डायग्नोसिस हुई है उनके
Hmm.
बच्चे की कि उनको कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, स्पेक्ट्रम में है,
हाँ.
या फिर एलडी है, या फिर डिसलेक्सिया है, कितने सारे मतलब हैं
Yes.
जो हमारे बच्चे कुछ बच्चों को अलग
Hmm.
करते हैं। तो फिर व्हाट विल बी योर सजेशन कि कैसे इस चीज को हैंडल करें, क्योंकि ये बहुत मुश्किल काम होता है। पहली बार जब
Hmm.
कोई डायग्नोसिस ऐसे निकल के आती है,
हाँ.
इट्स वेरी हार्ड ऑन पेरेंट्स। व्हाट विल यू से?
See, सबसे पहले तो you have to accept that there is some like your child is different, and it will not be very easy. Life will not be easy for him, and unless, yeah, after 5-10 years हो सकता है कि, I mean, the whole world is like, I mean, we are aware of, I mean, it becomes sensitive to these special needs children. हो सकता है 5 years के बाद
Hmm.
it will be like normal. You have a special needs
Hmm.
child, ठीक है. I mean, there are facilities and everything is as per, I mean, it's made, or I mean, it's made in consideration uh,
Right.
with this.
थोड़ा इजी हो
हाँ,
जाएगा, एक्सेप्टेंस वर्ल्ड के लिए थोड़ा इजी
so
हो
ये
जाएगा.
ऐसा possibility है कि 5-10, maybe 10 years या 20 years, like, or be having something like a different, I mean, neurodiverse, or maybe a child with special needs is completely like a common thing. It's possible.
हम्म.
So
हम्म.
I think we can, at the least, what you can do is just accept your child the way he is, and just work, get into his world, his or her world, and like, you cannot change, um, your child. Maybe you cannot change because already he is. I mean, his thought process.
Dealing with his
Yeah,
own problem.
नहीं, his
Yeah.
thought,
The child is
नहीं,
also
his
dealing.
already like, we. I mean, we cannot change them, but we have to change uh, according to their, what we say.
Needs
Hmm.
और requirements में
Hmm.
भी, जो उनका जो उनकी जो जरूरतें हैं उसके हिसाब
Yes,
से
yes,
हम लोग
we have
खुद
to.
को भी, आई थिंक तो वही, इसी को एक्सेप्टेंस बोलेंगे. जब हम अपने आप को खुद को चेंज करेंगे तो आई थिंक दिस
Yeah,
इज एक्सेप्टेंस,
acceptance.
राइट, दैट आई एक्सेप्ट यू एंड आई एम ready to do something for you.
Yeah, accept and also innovate. Like, try to be. Like, don't be uh, that same parent who is like, what we say, strict, discipline, ऐसा करना जो, I mean, it's not. हाँ,
स्टेरियोटिपिकल पेरेंटिंग, आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स सोचने की जरूरत है
try
हम
to,
लोग को
like,
भी.
every time you don't
करेक्ट,
have to be perfect. That's what I'm saying. You have to.
करेक्ट, करेक्ट,
So I
करेक्ट.
always say I'm an imperfect mom because my way of dealing with Kuam is very different. Like, uh, most of the time I am like his friend, you can say, not. So मैं भी कभी कभी एक उसके जैसे, उसके लेवल पे आके I become a kid and play with him, and from, I think, from his point of
लवली.
view, कैसे, like, if I behave this way कैसे लगेगा उसको, like, he will really like it. So I try to, what we say, change myself, like, according to his needs. So that is important. Like, you have to be very flexible and try to be, uh, like, keep your thought process very different. Like, and if you're having a child who is a neurodiverse child or something, so that is one thing I would, uh, and that's, I mean, my thought. I'm not sure, but I would. I mean, it really works for me, and I can see him.
That's what we want to know, that कि कैसी चीजें वर्क
Hmm.
करती हैं. So that works for you.
Yeah.
This is what we are here for. So before we part for today, Ria, what will be
And
the
also,
last thing you would like to share?
like, pura time, I mean, you should not focus just on your child. I mean, you have your own life, I mean, you have to focus on your self also, and like, how, I mean, how you can keep yourself happy. So your
Sure.
happiness also counts, and it's not like
Of
whole,
course. Oh my God.
not whole. ऐसा नहीं है कि like you
Definitely.
have a special needs child, but so जिंदगी में पूरा एक ऐसा full stop आ गया, ऐसा कुछ नहीं. I mean, you have to, I mean, prioritize things, like, and keep yourself on the, I always say, you are on the top. Like, keep yourself on the
Hmm.
top of the list. So जो भी आपको करना है, you have to take time and give time to your passions. Okay, you should also spend time, I mean, with your friends, go for a night go
Thank you
for a
so
night
much.
out. Okay, so and also is like you have to enroll your family before that. Okay, I mean, don't leave
Ah,
your child unattended or anything. I mean, just enroll everyone around you, and also like keep yourself happy. And uh, after all, like एक ही life है. And in fact,
you
like
know.
there is a very interesting quote from Confucius. Okay, we all have two lives, and the second one starts when you realize that you have only one. So I
Wow.
believe that, and
I really love this thought. Wonderful. Yes. Yes, so
so
true.
that's what. So just give yourself also a priority, and like you can definitely you'll see your child also. If you are happy, the child also will be happy, and that's what I
Yes.
am. Been.
People around you will be also happy.
Okay, that's
Thank you
it.
so much, Ria, for joining
Thank
us
you.
and joining me.
Mm,
I'm very sure
mm.
all of us and fellow parents will, understand what we are talking about and will be benefited
Thank you,
from that.
Abhilasha, and thank
Thank
you
you,
for.
and
I mean, it was a. I can understand like you're also busy, like your schedule. We had to do two
it's okay.
retakes,
It is.
but
It is a passion for me also because I do want
so you
to
were patiently
like
listening to me,
come.
and like
Yes,
I really loved it, the way you were, and your smile also is really like very charming.
thank you.
That was also.
That I was not.
So it's really, I mean, wonderful to see you in person, and maybe in future we'll see
Will physically meet. Yeah,
how
yeah.
your.
I wish that
Okay.
too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining
Thank
in.
you.
Thank
Okay.
you. God bless. God bless
God.
you. God bless you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye bye.
जो भी आप करें
In
उसमें
your work,
अगर
and so it was like for me, it was a big